this button. This 60, 59, 58. This is a countdown 57, to the Slade and Mayson show. 55, 54. This continues to be a countdown 52, to the Slade and Mayson show. 50, 49, 48. You're listening to the countdown to the 46, Slade and Mayson 45, show. 44, 43. This is the continued 42, countdown 41, to the Slade and Mayson 40, show. 39. 38. Right now, 37. You're listening 36, to the countdown 35, to the Slade and Mason show. 33. Please stand by as you're listening to the countdown 30, to the Slade and Mason show.
Stop counting. How annoying is that?
This 26, the countdown to the Slade and Mason show.
I know this guy.
22. We continue 21 with the countdown 20, to the Slade 19, and Mason show. 18. 17. Stand by as we are now delivering the countdown 14, to the Slade 13, and Mason show. 12. 11. Yes. 10 is our countdown to the Slade and Mason 7, show. 6. 5.
Okay. Back in a few minutes.
Here we go. 3. No. 2. 1.
Yes, I am. Bye-bye.
Lucy, come back.
You got a lot of training to do.
Now broadcasting from the Dan Mason Studios, deep in the heart of Virginia. It's the Slade and Mason Show. Really?
Deep in the heart of
Hi, I'm J.D. Slade.
I'm Dan Mayson.
And this is the Slade and Mason Show.
Oh, my gosh.
Remember, you tuned into this.
Oh, my gosh. All right, friends, this is the Slade and Mason Show. It's all about you and us, and it's like a radio program where we share with you news stories and things that you see throughout the week, and it's kind of a nuisance. Anyway.
It's more about us.
It's more about us.
And it's one way. They don't talk. They talk back to us, but we can't hear them.
Yeah, we don't hear a thing. Now, it's just basically our take on it, things we're thinking about, talking about, seeing in the news. We're just here to have fun. Don't take everything seriously. Thank you to Dano Music. Don't forget to visit us on Instagram at the Slade and Mason Show. Tell your friends, your neighbors, cops, and don't forget that we are sponsored by I See Something I See. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's try it again. We are sponsored by.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, there we go. I See Something I See. Shaved ice. Well,
good man.
Good morning, Mr. Slade.
Good morning, Mr. Mason. All
right, what have we got going? What you got? Do you have like a rant, or are we just going straight in?
Oh no, I got a rant.
All right, go ahead. This is the part where you turn off the radio, come back about 5 minutes later after JD's made everybody depressed.
Well, no, it's like actually yesterday was National French Fry Day.
It was.
It was indeed. Now, it's like, and I, of course, in doing my due diligence, I always like to make sure I know what's the latest stats on things.
Did you eat any French fries?
Visual Economics says that the average person consumes 29 pounds of French fries a year.
Okay, that's the average person.
Yeah, the average person. And if you're a big fatso, you're probably putting down 50 pounds of French fries a year.
Well, let's see.
47%. Now, here's where the lying starts. 47% of people always choose a salad over fries. Lie! Liar! Liar! Pants on fire! Yeah, okay. So, all right. Now, here's the thing. Again, I have a country music station music show in the mornings, and loud and fast music increases the likelihood that a customer will order unhealthy foods like fries
or beer.
Have you ever seen the average country music audience?
He's having way too much fun. Way too much.
So they're always listening to fast and loud music.
Ordering their French fries to get that grease on their face. Okay.
I got to tell you, listen, it's I worked at a station one time that used to give away T-shirts.
Here we go. Sorry, gang.
We never had large or 2X or even 3X.
Mm-hmm.
We're always giving away. We'd have maybe 3 large shirts, and then there's a bunch of mediums and smalls. And some of the women who would come up, they looked like they could wear the T-shirt on one arm.
Nice necktie.
They start telling you about all the stuff you would have to do just to burn off that.
Mm-hmm.
So 26% of women exercise because they indulge in fries on a regular basis. No, baby, that junk in your trunk ain't got nothing to do with the fries.
Boy,
and you would need to do 30 minutes of spin class
mm-hmm.
to burn off an order of loaded fries.
Yeah.
So you see, and they put that all out there so that people will see that and they'll go, oh, the hell with that, man. I'm going to eat the fries.
Well, you mentioned dietary conditions. Did you know, this is interesting, there's a new study came out. You ready for this?
Yep.
You're going to love this one. Let me get my best voice. Sugary drinks.
Oh, no. You got to go back like 6 years to Slade Mayson chose to find that reference.
Oh, God. Sugary drinks are now... I can't make this stuff. Oh, my gosh. There was a publication came out July 10th. Apparently, sugary drink consumption increased the risk of cancer. Now, here's the problem with the study. Couple of things. First off, it was 18 and over. Median age was 42.2.
How about income?
They didn't go over that. It was in France. They were it was year 2009 to 2017. They tracked how many different people? It was a huge, over 100,000 people. Now, people voluntarily give you information and they tell you what they're going to have, and they're not going to tell you what the other things they're having. So they're saying if you have 100% fruit juice or 100% like sugary drinks, you increase your, hold on, let me get it right here, risk of breast cancer by, let's see, confidence wrote, this thing is written like some attorney wrote it, but it said like a 40% increase. Now, here's the problem. They only tracked women.
Oh, I guess that explains the ovarian reference.
Yeah, so there's that, and then they said that there was an increase of type 2 diabetes, but they didn't say how much they were drinking, what they were drinking specifically. It was this was such a. I'm trying to get into the details of this thing, and they're just talking about the population and the data collection and where they compared to people from Japan and those who didn't drink and those who had artificially flavored. But now they're thinking, well, maybe it's the caramel coloring. They're not sure about that.
Oh, Coke's not going to want to hear that.
So now it's basically and they go on and on and on. They talk about it, says, well, yeah, we probably want to have this reviewed a little bit here. Like, let's do this study all over again. So a decade. And now they got nothing. They got nothing.
All the people they surveyed before are dead.
They said, well, maybe it is, but we're not sure because there are other things they could have had at the same time.
Yeah, like the Notre Dame Cathedral burning up.
Yeah, things like that. Yeah.
All right, so I brought this up because, like I say, I'm talking about this healthy lifestyle that we all lead.
I don't live a healthy lifestyle.
All right, well, let me ask you.
All right, ask me.
You're a traveling kind of guy. It's like, I'm sure you probably have ranked French fries in your travels.
Oh, yeah.
Name me 5 best French fries. And don't say the Dan Mayson ones you got at home. See, I got to qualify things before I even start with this guy.
Well, Brimley's is right up there at the top.
Oh,
no.
Brimley's.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
Top five. Yeah. Now, it's interesting. Now, people go gaga over McDonald's French fries. I find them kind of blasé, middle of the road, just Now,
well, I used to love McDonald's fries when they were cooking them in coconut oil.
Yeah.
And then they decided they were going to go with this polyunsaturated crap. I mean, fat.
Right.
And, it just ruined the taste of the fries.
Now, Julia Childs said back in the 60s and 70s, you used to cook it in lard. And she says those were the best French fries ever. But I can't find those. So, best French fries. Now, Burger King changed their recipe about 15 years ago. And it made it very crisp on the outside and very tender on the inside. I liked that. About them. I also like curly fries from Arby's. By the way, we're not endorsing these facilities because, quite frankly, they hate our guts. But
Arby's came in number 3 with their curly fries.
I like the curly fries. I
go into the grocery store and I buy those so I can make them at home.
Yeah. That's the other thing. I'll get the Wally World fries, the seasoned fries, and bring them home. And again, they're at my home, so I guess I need to disqualify myself because you say I travel quite a bit. From here to the bathroom is about as far as I go. So I really don't think I'm much of a traveling person. I don't go to restaurants on a regular basis.
Oh yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Go ahead. So, yeah, I got you now, buddy.
Yeah. So I defer all information to what you've now discovered in your discovery.
All right. Well, here's the way it comes down. At number 5, Wendy's natural cut fries.
Wendy's. I can't go to Wendy's because the last time I went to Wendy's, we went through the drive-thru, and we had a small cheeseburger, a cheeseburger plain with ketchup and mayonnaise, a chicken sandwich meal, and a roasted chicken sandwich meal, and a black cup of coffee. What do you suspect that would run?
I would probably say, let me see, maybe $12.
It was about $42.
What?
This was right after Wendy's changed their, everybody's going to get minimum wage and then some. So I went through sticker shock. So tell me about these hand-cut fries for $15 a throw. What are they?
Well, we talked about this a few weeks ago because while it's admirable to try and get everybody up to $15 an hour for minimum wage, what is going to happen to small businesses who can't afford that? What is going to happen? Oh, I can tell you. Never mind. I can tell you.
$15 fries.
They're going to find a way to do it with a lot fewer people, which means that the unemployment rate is going to go up. They're going to end up having to tick people off because the American public has absolutely no patience when it comes to waiting for anything. And then I'm going to get mad because I'm going to look at my current salary and I'm going to be making just a little bit more than somebody who's making French fries. And that don't make me happy.
Nope.
So there again, it's going to have a domino effect, and I certainly don't want to be at the end of that domino fall.
Yeah. Speaking of dominoes, they sell French fries too. Were they on the list?
Sorry to hear that. Anyway, coming in at number 3 was Arby's curly fries.
Ding 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 ding.
Chick-fil-A's waffle fries at number 2.
Yeah, they're okay.
And believe it or not, the number 1 French fry is McDonald's classic.
God, I just can't do the McDonald's. It just
well,
doesn't.
The thing of it is that are they talking about the current fries or are they talking about the classic when they tasted good?
Oh, maybe that's what they're talking about.
Maybe that's just a great way to try and So, all right. So let's see here. Give me the top 5 types of fries.
So there's French fries.
No, we can't. That's too general.
There's salted French fries.
Come on now. Come on now.
All right. So I like French fries with gravy on it. Back off, man. Dark brown gravy. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. That's where it's at. Yeah.
Little cheese.
No.
some ketchup.
Now, what is that? What did you? Why did you destroy them with plain cheese on your French fries?
Yeah, like I said, I like mustard on my fries. Well, here's what the regular normal Americans go for. Top 5. Number 5, waffle fries.
What?
Standard cut. Number 3, cheese fries.
Yeah.
Number 2, chili cheese fries. And the number 1 type of fry, curly fries.
Okay, so chili cheese fries has there's a thing they call them up in Canada. Someone knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, wait a minute. You
Pompanos.
Wait a minute.
In China,
put the curd in there.
In China, up in Canada, they call them poplano. It's just that. It's like piles of chili or whatever meat, and they put cheese on top and then gravy on top of that, and that's it. That's the fries.
I know there's another reason I like Canada. When I was trying to run away from my military service, and
no, I'm just visiting Canada. Please,
did you know that there was a crisis here recently?
What? A Chrysler? What?
A crisis. Listen,
what?
Taco Bell, they had a tortilla shortage. I'm not kidding you. The suppliers basically they just run out of tortillas. And Nation's Restaurant says that the tortilla shortage is now over. The suppliers are once again sending their normal amount of tortillas.
Well, the other one was avocados. Just went from like $1 a throw to like $4 a throw because I had a bad season. What else was on coming that run? Let me see. Food shortage.
Free enterprise system working perfectly.
Oh! I was at Wally World yesterday.
You spend a lot of time there, don't you?
I think I visit like 6 or 7 times a day. I treat them as my pantry, which is not a good thing. I should probably put all that stuff into my pantry instead of having to go over there. Anyway. Yeah, but I have limited space. But what kind of freaked me out was I'm walking past, and in the frozen vegetable area, where it had peas, like the chickpeas or what type of pea? What was the type? Just regular frozen peas. Yeah. That they have an outage, and they'll have them restocked as quickly as possible. And I started thinking about it. I said, "What? Oh yeah, now I know what's going on." This is something we talked about: the Impossible Burger.
Oh yeah.
The primary ingredient in the Impossible Burger and the Miracle Burger, whatever the heck they call it, it's peas. Peas are in them. Peas in a burger. Ugh,
peas in a burger.
Peas in a burger. Who peas in a burger? Anyway, so that's what's going on. There's a shortage of peas in the nation because they're making burgers out of them. Who knew?
Okay, this is the new veggie burger.
The new veggie, completely meatless, vegan free, tastes like you're chewing down on meat.
Now, Morningstar Farms had an interesting veggie burger that, again, I tried a few years ago because I was calling myself trying to improve my diet. And that went real well after the first pack. And then it was like,
these are disgusting.
Yeah. What is that rolling around in it? It's like, and since it's not meat, it can't be gristle.
That's the soy. The soy protein was supposed to give those burgers that kind of burgery. Yeah, it didn't work.
No, because it's like if you take your thumb and you take a piece of that burger and you mush it down, it has nothing, man.
That's gross. Oh God!
I gotta tell you, I saw a picture this week and it just made my heart go glad. And you know what that picture was?
I haven't a clue.
It was a picture of the Mayson clan. They were all in the car and they were doing that typical cultural difference thing where they were all had their mouths wide open.
We were doing a selfie. We did the 7-Eleven ordeal. Remember, guys?
It was 7-Eleven Day.
Yep. July 11th. Yep. Go.
And here's the thing. I know I'm going to tell a tale. I'm not going to tell who it is because I don't want to get sued. But they took a picture and they took every kid they had and loaded up. They had 3 trays worth of small Slurpees.
Oh gosh.
And this lady she was like, yeah, come on over. I got lots of varieties.
Well, I tried them all, and the one that totally tipped me over and said I'm done was the banana flavored.
Ew.
Ugh, it was dreadful. I just can't do. I mean, it was so syrupy, banana-y, artificial.
Oh, yeah.
Can't do it.
You know, it's like I discovered I love circus peanuts. You know.
Yeah,
and
I do too.
Realized that those are made of bananas.
No, they're not. Actually, they are artificial. It's like marshmallow fluff dried out, but it is the flavor you're tasting is the old style banana, the banana that's almost gone extinct.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what bananas used to taste like. These are called the Big Jims, I think they're called. These bananas that we're all eating right now, they were referred to in the industry as garbage bananas, like filler. And now that's the mainstay. Here's the creepy thing. The Big Jims, they're becoming extinct.
Ooh.
So now they got to figure out what to do because it goes back to the whole if you have one pool of genes and something attacks that one pool of genes, they all die.
Interfering with the gene pool.
That's right. See? So, like, for instance, like Cargill has, this perfect corn that's always perfect white, and it's not susceptible to weeds and what have you, so you can use Roundup on it, and it's perfect. Now, if there's one little virus that gets in and starts attacking it, that's going to percolate through the whole system because it knows how to attack it. So I won't get into the science of that.
Now, I saw, you see, again, you just spurred a memory because it's like I saw this feed on my Facebook page, and, I got to take it with a grain of salt. But this guy, he ate something, and his whole body got infested with worms.
Yeah, well, again, going to McDonald's, you're at risk of certain foodborne allergies. We're never going to have them as a sponsor, are we?
No. So we might as well just go ahead and assail their character. But anyway, the point is that here I saw this happy picture. You talk about 5 happy white people. Man, they were all grinning. I mean, it's like you didn't see nothing but teeth.
What?
With your selfie in the car. Oh, you all were so happy.
That was like, funny.
Wow.
That was fun. No, we went to, it's funny you mention because that was the day we went to Dinosaur Land.
Oh. And Dan.
Yeah.
How old are some of the children?
Paul
Helen
is
17.
So, for those of you who have no idea what Dinosaur Land is, in Winchester, Virginia, back in 1963, this gentleman decided he was going to make fiberglass full-size replicas of dinosaurs. Dinosaurs known at that time what the dinosaurs look like. And it's sitting on the corner of a very busy highway. It's a real throwback to the 1960s. Imagine. Okay, so you know what the whole Hollywood sign looks like?
Yes.
And you know what the font for Disney is? Disneyland font.
Is it a Disneyland font?
Yeah. So what they do is it put it up on the hill, looking like Hollywood, but it says Dinosaur Land. And so, but you walk around, but they do. They have these life-size dinosaurs, and you can take pictures of them, and you stay on the path, and you don't climb on the dinosaurs. But the only they have 2 weird things. They have a praying mantis that's 7.5 feet tall, which is ridiculous because praying mantis only get about 6 inches tall. But anyway, and then they have a life-size King Kong, which you can climb up on top of. On his hand, anyway. You can't climb up on his other hand because he has a toy airplane in it. I can't make this stuff up. And you can climb into the fish.
And how long did you guys spend at Dinosaur Land?
We spent about an hour and a half at Dinosaur Land.
Oh my God!
Now, there's a gift shop inside, so I got my replacement dinosaur mug because the old one, the ink was fading away, and my youngest got a little stuffed dinosaur that had a Dinosaur Land hoodie on.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to realize that this is the picture that I saw when I opened up my Facebook. Like I say, here they are. Oh, yes, it is white bread family time all over the place. I am telling you, I have never seen white people look so happy. I mean, they were just, yeah!
Stop it. We had just come back from Dinosaur Land. And then my next oldest son got a hat that has Dinosaur Land stitched into it. And my eldest son wanted to go for the tie-dye, so he has a tie-dye shirt that says Dinosaur Land on it. And he purchased with his own money a black hoodie that also says Dinosaur Land on it. And then I picked up for myself, again, the replacement mug and a dark gray T-shirt that says Dinosaur Land on it.
And now I have to ask.
Yes.
I know that there's going to come a time when the Mayson clan are going to all be dressed up in their Dinosaur World gear.
Oh yeah. We'll take a picture.
Oh, yes, please do that. Please take a picture and make sure that you post it on Facebook so that everybody can see that I am not lying when I say this stuff.
Oh my gosh.
I am not lying.
Or better yet, I'll post it on our Instagram page.
Oh!
At the Slade and Mayson Show. Mayson, M-A-Y. Why? Because we love you. S-O-N. Mayson Show. Okay, so.
Wait, listen, you're getting ready to take a break, aren't you? This will only take a second.
All right, we got 3 minutes.
All right. You know that I am a big cartoon freak.
I think you're more of just a freak, but
and do you know what one of my favorite cartoons of all times, because it came out in 1960 and I was just at the right age to be able to get into it?
Aquaman.
No. Yes.
I love Winston cigarettes and I can't figure out why.
That's right. You know what? That's right, because the Flintstones used to advertise. Fred and Barney would be out back smoking their Winstons.
Hey, where's Wilma?
Hey, Fred. Yeah, I love that taste of that great Winston. Winston flavor. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Barney, can I have one?
Barney! Okay. Well, anyway, the reason I brought that up is because Warner Brothers is developing a new Flintstone cartoon series with the help of Elizabeth Banks. Now, here's the disclaimer on it. Mm-hmm. The website claims the series will feature adult comedy.
Oh,
it always featured adult comedy.
Well,
where do you think Pebbles came from?
Bam, bam. Ooh, let's do this.
Don't touch that dial.
Turn your mic down.
Not that there's any dial, but we'll be right back with the Slade and Mayson Show. Today in history, July 14th, 1223. Louis VIII becomes King of France upon the death of his father, Philip II of France. Philip is... Wait, shouldn't that be Louis VII? Oh man, these guys must be using that new math. 1798. The Sedition Act becomes law in the United States, making it a federal crime to write, publish, or utter false or malicious statements about the United States government. Well, so much for the weekend morning talk shows. 1853. Opening of the first major U.S. World's Fair. It was the exhibition of the industry of all nations in New York City. Being the first one, kind of got a little bit of a slow start. A lot of parades about national pride. They had a tall building called the New York Crystal Palace. There was the Otis Elevator and a Toyota Prius. And finally, 2000. A powerful solar flare, later named the Bastille Day event, causes a geomagnetic storm on Earth, a region of 9077 produced by the X5.7 class flare. Now, this caused a S3 radiation storm on Earth about 15 minutes later as energized protons bombarding the ionosphere. The proton event was 4 times more intense than anything previously recorded since 1990. Okay, the short story. Your cell phones went kabooey that day. I'm Dan Mayson, and that's July 14th.
Hey there, Commander Guzio. How you doing? Hey, listen, I just got my license here to practice law. Yeah, practice law. I just figure if you can't beat them, you might as well join them. You know what I'm saying? Did you know they have a mail order service from Puerto Rico? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Basically, you learn anything you learn over at watching My Cousin Vinny, and you just become a lawyer. It's as easy as that. So now that I'm a lawyer, I can help you guys out if you ever get into like a problem, like like a traffic accident or a parking ticket, or let's say manslaughter, because you had to get rid of a body from something you killed because you had to do it for like a family member. You know? I mean, that type of thing happens every day, right? So if you need help, call Commander Guzio, because nobody knows more about getting caught and thrown in jail than I do, because, them cops just don't leave me alone, Can't figure it out. What did I ever do? I'm just a respectable businessman. Anyway, I'm Commander Guzio, and I'm gonna be your next lawyer. As soon as I figure out how to get all this paperwork filled out.
A boy and girl park in a car on a lonely street. She nestled closely to his side and kissed him very sweet. She stroked his hair so gently, said, "Hold me tightly, dear. Tell me, darling, what do you have? Crackers, cheese, and beer." Said, "Give me cheese and crackers, that's all I ask, my dear. Just give me cheese and crackers, crackers, cheese, and beer."
Everybody cha-cha.
A salesman came into our town and met the farmer's daughter. With big cigar and diamond ring of city ways he taught her. While sitting on the porch that night, he gently drew her near. "Here's something you can have, my dear, crackers, cheese, and beer." Said, "Give me cheese and crackers, that's all I ask, my dear. Just give me cheese and crackers, crackers, cheese, and beer." Married and the honeymoon is nigh. The bride was very nervous and started in to cry. The groom approached her in alarm and tried to calm her fear. "Just tell me, sweetheart, what do you have? Crackers, cheese, and beer." Said, "Give me cheese and crackers, that's all I'll ask, my dear. Just give give me cheese and crackers, crackers, cheese and beer. Now the moral of this story, this cheese and cracker ditty. We think that all the girls should learn, especially if they're pretty. Don't ever slap a good man down when he starts drawing near, 'cause he just wants to give you some crackers, cheese, and beer.
Yeah, I know how that works, man. You found beer.
That's all I ask, my dear. Just give me cheese and crackers, crackers, cheese, and beer.
Haven't learned anything from R. Kelly.
Sadly, we must now return you to the Slade and Mayson show.
Hey, Macarena.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, Macarena.
Hey, Macarena. Ho!
Hey,
Hi, I'm JD Slade.
I'm Dan Mayson.
And this is the Slade and Mayson Show.
All right, well, that was, of course.
Crackers, cheese, and beer.
How did you know that? That was by Bob Williams and his band.
Yeah, I bet you YouTube won't get us for that one.
Yeah, and that one, yeah, I'm sure they won't. That one is brought to you because today
It's Crackers, Cheese, and Beer Day.
No, close. It's Macaroni and Cheese Day. Macaroni and cheese. And I chose that because actually the first one that came up is Grand the alcoholic beverage that I can't pronounce the last name of.
Oh, Grand Marnier.
Yeah, that's the one. And also it's National Tape Measure Day. Yeah, so National Tape Measure Day is in honor of Alan Fellows Rulers. Okay, back in 1868, he developed the portable tape measure because evidently any measurable tape that you needed was this big, huge honking reel that ran in today's numbers like $300 a throw. So he developed a small one using flexible metal that you can wind on top of itself. Now, mind you, the first known measurement device was a piece of leather strap that had markings on it that was used by the Egyptians, but that was years ago. And of course, if you use the leather strap and you pull it, your thing's going to get a little bit longer because now you've stretched the leather strap, and it's not going to be the right size. So what?
Physically pull it and it gets longer all the time.
Yeah. So, and speaking of pulling, today is also. You're gonna hate this one. It's Nude Day.
That's a great idea. I think I'll just do it right now.
So pull off all your clothes and get yourself an air shower. Benjamin Franklin used to do that. Did you know? On a regular basis, he used to take off his clothes and used to take an air shower.
I was wondering where that was.
But we highly recommend you don't do it at local parks and
no, and go to your favorite restaurant.
Hey, it's Nude Day. I'll put a towel down. Okay.
Hey, partner, I got to tell you.
What?
All right, so my post this morning so far.
Crackers, cheese, and beer. Oh, I'm sorry. What?
174 people have seen my post.
All right, let me take a look at mine. Hold on.
Get just 10% of them. That's 17 of you to just come to the show and listen.
Let's see.
You know what the numbers will make it look like? We'll look like the best show.
So I've had. Let me take a look. Let's see how many comments I've had. 7 views now. It's cruising right along. Now, if just 10% of those people,
hey, our numbers would be astronomical. and just in case Jason Smith happens to be listening, hi Jason, thanks for letting me know that.
Okay.
All right. Let's see here. So, I got to shave.
Okay.
I haven't shaved in a week.
Oh, me and you both. I'm on vacation technically, guys.
Are you really?
I am on vacation, but I am doing the Slade and Mayson show for you guys. Let me tell you something. So let me tell you something.
Hey, Dan.
Yeah.
I've talked about this, and of course, since I got that extortion letter from that company.
What are you doing on vacation?
Hey, we've been watching you, and you've been watching some interesting things. Well, here's the thing. Look,
while eating crackers, cheese, and beer.
It's like when somebody said that to me years ago, I thought, oh, you're just paranoid. Well, when I got that extortion letter, they weren't paranoid.
Yeah.
And I'm bringing this up because, we talked about Alexa and Google Play and all those interesting home systems that you can never seem to find yours. Where is she now?
Oh, well, first off, I have to tell you, I came to the Slade and Mayson show studio this morning, and I had no headphones. They were gone. I'm like, wait a minute. These are those nasty broken ones that you saw that I had like 12 years ago with the duct tape all wrapped around them. They were gone. Someone took them. I had to go into my emergency backup, nasty little. These headphones right here. I can't even believe I'm actually having a conversation right now. So
I think you took a video with them. If you didn't see the video, those are the headsets. Yeah,
man, this is frightening. Frightening, I say. So
well, it's because of those 17 children you got around, man. The ones that you made all those happy white people faces when you were coming out of 7-Eleven.
Yeah. With my sugary treat. Hey, speaking of treats, don't forget, check out I See Something Icy. So it's ICE. Go get a pen. I'll wait. Okay. So it's WW. Do we do WWW anymore?
No.
Okay.
No.
So I, as in
letter I, the one after before J.
Okay. And then CEY. Why?
Because we love you.
That's right. And then it's something like something, but
in the way she moves.
Without the G.
Something bad gonna happen.
And then put IC after that. So ICEY.
ICEY. Why? Oh, why? Because we love you.
That's right. .com. Okay? Now, Sheila Keenan is my bud. We sit next to each other at work, but she has this great business of where it's just that. It's shaved ice. They now have these state-of-the-art Italian shaving devices are really cool. The ice comes out like cream. It's really, really nice.
Admit it, Dan. You're playing footsies and exchanging icy something.
Okay, so they do birthday parties, corporate events, fundraisers, church socials, whatever you want. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to reach out to Sheila, 804-617-8827, and tell her that you heard about this on the Slade and Mayson show. You don't have to buy anything, or you could just reach out to her at her website, or go to icy at gmail.com and just reach out to her and say, hey, heard about your offerings, and maybe she can hook you up, and maybe you have a need for that. So there you go. Appreciate it.
There you go. I see something icy. I want to thank her for just going along for the ride.
It's a lot of fun stuff. I've had it before. It's really, really, really tasty. So, hey,
now before you go any further, you interrupted me when I was making my point about this stuff that we're being watched. We've got another creation here. Have you got your Apple Watch yet?
No, I don't have an Apple Watch.
Okay, so
because I don't have an Apple.
An Apple Watch. Why do they need an Apple Watch? Whatever happened to Timex?
Timex. Wow. Are they still in business? I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, like I say, now these new Apple Watches, they do everything but cook breakfast for you. Mm-hmm. But they just found out that Apple has disabled the walkie-talkie app because of a glitch that may allow people to eavesdrop on iPhone conversations.
You called it a glitch? What'd you call it?
A glitch.
What, careful with that.
Yes, a glitch.
Okay.
So here again, I'm telling you, I can see me getting away from modern technology. I kid you not, because I can't be having things spying on me and I don't know it.
Yep.
Because I do a lot of little shady stuff, if people were to actually see that and hear that, I might be bunking with R. Kelly.
You have I'm
not going to leave R. Kelly alone because it's like, yeah, this guy is a bonehead.
So is Jeffrey Epstein. So
Yeah, but here's the difference. Here's the difference between he and Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein is a multi-billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
R. Kelly ain't got two nickels to rub together, even though he made lots of money because I believe I can fly. And, yeah, he's going to need to be able to fly. They went and they got him. Hey, listen, he lives in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
New York got his butt out of bed and took him back. They arrested him, and it's like, and now he just got out of jail because of child support, and then of course there were the other charges. But this one, I think he better write his next "I Believe I Can Fly" because he's gonna need every penny.
But you know what? It blows my mind away, and I'm going sad here. You got this Jeffrey Epstein. Everybody knows this guy and knows that he's this.
He's a scum.
Yeah. Yet everybody hangs out with him.
It's like including Bill Clinton,
former presidents. Yep.
Including Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I see this, I'm thinking, oh, wow. But as a matter of fact, the Secretary of, was it Labor, Acosta?
Yeah.
Ended up having to have to resign because he was the prosecuting attorney.
Yeah.
And worked out a deal for Epstein years ago that basically gave him a slap on the wrist. And have they confiscated his passport yet? That guy's definitely a flight risk.
I don't know. I just find it amazing that, if you got lots of money, you can sidestep the system. So
see, that's how come I'm never going to have lots of money, Dan, because it's like I enjoy just blowing it in the system.
Hey, so we were talking a little bit about your, Apple phone, cell phone, telephone, watch. So
watch.
My cell phone died.
That I saw that story and I saw you printed something. Tell me about that.
I was out and about, probably at Walmart. But I went to like check something because I was going to take a picture or something, and I pulled up my phone and like click, 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 click. I felt like Spider-Man. I couldn't get any web out. I'm like, what's going on here? So I'm like, oh my gosh. So my phone was dead. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. So I took the battery out, put the battery back in, nothing pulled it. I'm like, this is not good. So we were just pulling into Target. We were looking for something in particular, Target.
Target or Jacques Penney.
So at Sher's Donuts, they had the exact same model phone, and it was the exact same price that I paid for it last July. So the phone's good for 1 year, so $49. I got the phone. Now, I didn't have any of my contacts there. So I logged into my Google account, and Google downloaded all my contacts from 7 years ago. So, so the other 485 contacts that I had in there were missing. And lo and behold, the old phone, I was dinking around with it, and it came back to life for like half a second. I quickly logged in, copied all the contacts, pushed it out to my email, brought it back into the new piece of garbage phone, and boom, I got all my contacts back. But you could tell it's a different phone because it works slower. I don't know. The problem is just
Is it a flip?
No, it's a flat phone. It's a flat phone.
I'm sorry. It's like every time I go home, and I don't know why I haven't thrown it away, but I still have my little VTech 530 or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like that was my first cell phone. No, my first one was a bag phone. That big old bag thing.
I remember that.
Yeah, it looked like you're carrying a suitcase with you, and the filler was crappy. And that's when we were paying $1.99 a minute.
Oh my gosh! Well, I still have my old LG. There you go, right there. That's still
good. Still
runs, but yeah, no, I gotta go off there. So
I gotta tell you, I got hooked on something over the last week. It's like you see.
Look, you have enough with car parts. Why do you need to start something new?
I just look for things to just get hooked on. But anyway, it's like, so there's this dance. It's called the Get Up. It's called the Get Up. And you're going to probably have to edit this all out. But this is this is just a little bit of what the get up is.
All right, let me go ahead and put a marker here.
Okay, yeah, because it's like otherwise YouTube is going to be jumping on our butt.
Bump. All right, I think I put. Nope, it didn't. It didn't. Hold us to there. Bump there. I put the marker. Go.
Okay, so this is called The Get Up, and the artist is named Blanco Brown.
You're by yourself, no worries. Just follow
Come on.
after me.
Okay.
Okay, so
So yeah, we're gonna get notification on that one.
No, well, like I say, that's why you're gonna block that out. But here's what I want you to do right now, while I'm talking.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to go to YouTube and put in the Get Up dance. All right. While you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and entertain the audience because that's part of my job. So, all right. So I was talking about this thing, and I don't mean to be paranoid, but I'm sorry. It's like I am just entirely too private to have something just telling on me. It's like having a little bratty sister always behind you. Yeah, you know what he did. So again, I will not have I will never have
shift to the left, shift to the right, touch your shoulder.
Yes. Are you showing the people? Is it showing you the people doing?
Wiggle your legs together. Swing your. He looks like he's doing a rodeo dance.
Yes. Okay. That's right. That's when you're doing the two step. So, all right.
Move it to the left. Do the Harlem Shuffle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do the Harlem Shuffle.
And shake it. Are we going to get in trouble for the hunk?
I don't know, but that's exactly what it looks like they're doing. The chick has got to put her drink down. Oh, you have to hold your drink the whole time. I see. That's
yeah, because you got to take a dip and take a sip. See? All right. Listen, I have many problems with the president of the United States. And I'm not even going to go through all this.
Which one?
Yeah, that one. But here's the thing. Everybody says that, that he doesn't act presidential and he's misogynist and blah, blah, blah. Well, if you want to know exactly the mind of Donald Trump, this is going to tell you volumes.
Oh, here you go. Now, your rant is supposed to be at the beginning of the show, not at the end of the show.
It's only going to take 9 more seconds. All right. The president says, hey, I don't work on my relationship with Melania. And they said, why?
Look, I work very hard from early in the morning till late in the evening. I don't want to go home and have to work at a relationship. I mean, that's it. A relationship we have to work at it, in my opinion, doesn't work.
Kids, this is how you get to have families.
Look, I already got her. She's married to me. That's all we got to worry about. Deal with it, okay? She's mine. Look, I got a ring. It's on my hand. That's it. End of story. Isn't she beautiful? She's gorgeous. She's absolutely gorgeous. I can't touch her. Anyway, that's it.
Like I say, how would you make such a stupid statement?
Look, I work very hard from early in the morning till late in the evening. I don't want to go home and have to work at a relationship. I mean, that's it. A relationship we have to work at it, in my opinion, doesn't work.
Ready? Yeah.
So there you go. Here is your tidbit on how to make a relationship work. That is sponsored by the Slade and Mayson Show.
So what you're saying is you don't like our president. That's what you're saying.
You can't even get it out.
Look, he's a very busy man. He's a very busy man.
Yeah, right. He's a very busy man. Do you know that I found out that guy spends almost 5 hours doing nothing but watching TV?
It's great. There's a lot of good programs on,
Hey, like I said, Cartoon Network goes 24/7.
Oh my gosh! Hey, just for the record,
yes?
LED lights do not last 15 years.
What kind of lights?
LED.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a big joke. So,
how many years did it last?
So the one I got at the dollar store. I think
that thriftiness.
I think I got a year out of it. So.
And how much did you pay for that?
You ready for this? At the dollar store, I paid $1.
And you got a year out of it, huh?
I got a year out of my dollar store thing. Yeah. So, yeah.
You know, you just reminded me. I don't think I've been in this house now 10 years, and I believe that I have only changed one light bulb.
That's because you keep everything in the dark.
Yeah, well, see, because of the life I live, you have to do things in the dark.
Oh my God. But there's always that little orange glow right in the middle of the room.
You know, my buddy Boogie was a Marine. Or he's a Marine. And he was in Vietnam. And he said, yeah, we used to tell these dumb SOBs, don't be smoking out here in the fields because it's like as soon as they see that light go up, they're going to shoot right for it. And there's gonna be your head blown into thousands of pieces. All of a sudden, you're like, boom.
Ding dong.
Ooh, right to hell, man. I'm telling you.
Ooh. So the new Spider-Man movie came out.
Sorry to hear that too, boy. And here's the catch to it.
Yep.
If you did not watch Avengers Endgame, you have no clue what's going on.
No idea. That's absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Yep. You'll sit there and go, what?
Yeah, exactly. Now, okay, Dan, I'm giving you an assignment for the week. I believe because I think that the studios have lifted all restrictions on laying out spoilers. I believe that next week you ought to just go ahead and spoil everything about Endgame, and so that they don't make now one more penny because it's already made $1 billion around the world.
Wow, that's almost like a lot of money.
Yeah. So, like I say, and here's the thing, Dan, you're gonna love this assignment because you only want to give the big spoilers. You know, like Iron Man. See,
it was good.
I think that would be a great. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, you're not going to want to miss the next show of the Slade and Mayson show because we're going to. Yeah.
By the way, I will share one spoiler with Spider-Man movie. No.
Oh, wait a minute. Isn't that the chick that only kicks things?
I don't know. I think I dated her once.
No. Kick.
Again, I think I dated her once. No, there's someone missing, of course, because he passed away. Gone forever. And did not appear in the movie.
No, he's dead. He's gone forever. Gotta do the two-step.
Rhymes with Bran Clee.
Who?
Bran Clee.
It sounds like something that's sore that you get.
No, Stan Lee. He was not in the movie.
Well, who was he?
Stan Lee. Stan Lee.
Right. It was the one movie that he didn't have a video clip or that he didn't have a.
Dude, you have got to stop doing car parts while doing the Slade Mayson show. You are wrecking everything.
I was trying to think, who the hell was Stan Lee?
Who's Stan Lee? I've never heard of the guy. Did he do anything important? Was he an important type of guy?
Yeah, that's right. He was 94 years old, and he did die just before they finished the production. Yeah. But see, with all the technology, they could have just superimposed him in there walking across the street.
Yeah.
Hey, enough said.
Guess what?
Hey, enough said.
Guess what? Ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, I'm J.D. Slade.
I'm Dan Mayson.
And this is the Slade and Mayson Show.
We have killed another hour.
I'm so glad we had this time together.
Archie!
Comes the time we have to say, tug my ear.
Hi, I'm J.D. Slade.
I'm Dan Mayson.
And this is the Slade and Mayson Show.
For reasons we can't even fully understand. But
remember, you came to us. We didn't come to you.
Oh, my gosh. Say goodbye, J.D.
We hope that you'll come back tomorrow, next week.
Yeah.
Bye,
come back
JD.
again. Bye, J.D.
Bye, J.D.
Say goodbye, J.D.
Goodbye, J.D.
J.D., can you hear me?
Hey, where are you? Who is this? Hello? Why am I here?
Oh, my gosh. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Admiral Stockdale references over their heads. Yep. Yep. Oh.
We interrupt this program to bring you the Slade and Mayson Show.
Now aren't you sorry you tuned in? Hey, by the way, when are we back again? You didn't tell them.
Next Sunday at 10 a.m.
10 when?
Next Sunday at 10 a.m.
Oh, a.m. That's right. I was going to say, man, I'm not staying up for the Slade Mayson Show. I have to go get my beauty sleep. What are you kidding?
He needs lots of beauty.